And at that point,
Smash it.
the light illuminates just you, and suddenly there are no other reflections. It's just you standing there in front of a mirror, one mirror, that is also you. You've been stuck here for a very long time, and you don't know how long it's been. All that you know is that you saw someone like you here before, and they left. They walked out of this place.
Clone was made.
And you've been stuck here for a long time. And
Yeah,
now this apparent doppelganger of you is standing in front of you with a flashlight.
Oh.
Bang on the mirror.
You bang on the mirror. And it seems that the Yule that's holding a flashlight is kind of like looking down at you and is also confused, thinking, huh?
Do we see the same thing?
Yup.
Okay.
In fact, each of you guys are beginning to see a version of you before your own eyes. Just one.
Should we smash it? Watoto will fight the other Watoto.
Would you like to smash it?
Well, if there's only one... Maybe?
Would you like to?
I don't know. I don't like the way you're asking me that. I don't know.
Can I look behind the mirror?
It's unfortunately a wall, so I don't think that you can actually look behind it.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
Walk away from it? Or are we like hypnotized?
Ceiling is black. You can walk away from it if you want, but the figure behind the mirror seems to really want to get out. In fact, Tiara, you really hope that you can escape this place.
The mirror Tiara or the real Tiara is hoping to escape?
Both. I mean, it's you, isn't it, Tiara?
No, it's not, Ada.
When things kind of started getting very crazy at the carnival, your last memory was odd fireworks in the air, and then suddenly you were in this hall of mirrors. And there was another you leaving.
The other you is our real yous. The ones that left is us. We swapped bodies, Ada. Easy. Let us out of here, Ada!
What if our souls were split when we came in here, like soul and body? And if one of them dies, we all die.
Are you saying I'm gonna die dressed in a brash candicoot?
Quite possible.
Oh, I don't think so, ladies.
Can we all maybe do another perception check?
Sure.
Or I want to do one.
Sure.
Like about the whole, like what we see, the reflection. Like, can I want to find out, like, does it have the same face paint that I used to have, or is this like a different me?
Sure.
Without the face paint.
Okay, sure.
If it's anything like the when we had to shoot the dolls down, though.
Oh.
Because you had to. Oh man, dimensions. I don't know. That's too much for my brain.
My brain's
Do you
not
guys-
working.
Do you... Those dolls? You remember them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have them with you?
Yes.
Yes?
Oh yeah, we
I'm just
took
wondering.
them.
Just wondering.
Yeah, I was thinking about them, but I don't see, like, we can only hurt them. Like, it's not like, I don't understand why we would hurt ourselves.
Yeah, didn't
that's
last
true.
time Yule try to do something to her own doll?
Yeah.
Can I try tickling the doll?
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
We did that too last time. It just tickled whoever did it.
But maybe now it's switched. Now it'll control
Yeah.
the other ones.
Yeah. Who wants to try?
Watoto will try.
Watoto, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle.
All right.
Please tickle it.
You tickle your own doll?
Yeah.
All right. Tickle, tickle. And Watoto, you see the you on the other side of the mirror kind of curl up and start laughing.
Oh!
Ah.
So it did switch?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is? Alright, I stab my dagger into my own head.
This is oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Well, I mean...
Well,
But I didn't say where. I didn't say where.
where do you put the knife?
I stab it into
Cut your finger off.
No, fingers are important. I stab it into the upper, into a squishy area of the upper thigh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
You do that.
Yeah.
It's very painful.
You made me believe.
It's very
But you
painful.
made- To who? To the one in the mirror, no?
But which one? Is this point in, for
But
example, the
I'm- no,
movie,
that
Tiara? It's this part in the
Alright,
movie
I'm
where we don't know
confused.
who is who anymore.
Well, if I kill myself right here, right now, will I return to my other body? That is what I must find out. I want my old body back, Ada.
Well,
Ah.
you stab
Well, I
yourself
would
in
have
the leg.
destroyed this one.
You stab yourself in the leg, and the you that you see on the other side recoils in pain and begs you to stop.
Oh.
And me?
You're fine.
Yatta! Okay, stab, 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 stab.
Oh,
Stab,
wait,
more stabbing!
Tiara, hold on. You don't. Tiara, all right. You take.
She's got man with power.
Oh
You
dear.
take 6 lethal damage.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
6?
Yes. Yeah, how many stabs did you just say? You said a lot of stabs. That's 6 lethal damage. How about you, Scout? What do you do?
Huh?
6?
Do you do anything with your doll, or do you stare at yourself through the mirror?
I'm still staring. I'm trying to process still. Wait.
Wait, so if Tiara took lethal damage,
Mm-hmm.
that means our real selves as the ones in the mirror and the ones walking around are actually the fake ones.
Wow, you got it.
So when we were transported into this dimension, we were stuck in the mirror. And our doppelgangers are the ones that's been walking around the carnival doing the shenanigans.
So we're
Not
not real.
doppelgangers.
That's
Well, it
right.
depends if you're talking about the you that's outside the mirror or the you inside the mirror.
Mhm.
The us outside the mirror is just a copy of what's inside the mirror.
Yes.
Living in another
Basically,
dimension.
It's like, yeah, it's like a snapshot of when we just came into the dimension, I'm guessing.
Right.
Mhm.
So we need to find a way to get.
Out of the mirror.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because now the perspective
Or-
has switched. The you that you were playing as just a moment ago has
We were
not
the
really
fake
been you.
Huh?
You've been in the mirrors the whole time. Now
So
you
does that
must
mean
get
that
out.
the us? Does that mean that the us on the other side have the same weapons that we do, seeing as it's us?
Mhm.
What if the us on the other side just destroys whatever it's seeing in front of it?
Would you like to give it a try?
Will I die?
It's a good question. It's a good question. Are you okay? You okay?
Нет.
6 lethal damage. I don't know.
Someone's got first aid.
I got
Heal,
first
heal.
aid. Do I have first aid?
But how do you first aid a mirror?
I mean, are we just
If
still
you
like
just
all
get out of
together
it
in the
first.
mirror, or are we one by one in the mirror?
It would appear that you guys are all together.
Okay, first
Oh.
aid on Mirror Tiara.
All right.
But wait, that implies that Ina can control her mirror self.
But yeah, you guys are now
not
yourselves.
Mirror,
It's
you
us.
We have switched perspectives. You guys are no longer playing
Yeah,
as your
we're
doppelgangers.
in the mirror now.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
but before I was controlling the one that's outside of the mirror, and
Yeah.
suddenly we can control the ones inside.
Yeah, we just switched
Yeah, it's
perspectives.
switched.
Now we're our real selves.
Oh, so now we can leave?
Well, who
If you
was
can get
I
out.
when I was I in the mirror when I was stabbing the doll?
Yes.
Girl, the doll?
I thought I was outside.
Yeah, you guys
But
that
she
are
did-
holding the voodoo dolls, right, on the outside, you guys have been like messing with them, right? That's
Right.
been affecting you, like actually you.
Okay.
Wait, but at what point were we stuck in the mirror though? Like, was this before we got the voodoo dolls or after? Because I got hurt by the voodoo doll when I was
See, but
actually
that's
there.
what you don't know though, is when exactly it happened. I
Okay, so it
mentioned
has
that
to
you
be
thought when it was you
after.
guys went through the dimensions, but that's not necessarily. It could be, but it's not the
That
be all end
damn
all. You guys
castle.
don't know exactly when it happened.
Oh.
Maybe it was the portal.
Castle
You're right.
portal.
Okay, technically, let's think. Technically, if we were quote unquote cloned during that time, that means the time that I shot the doll, I did get hurt myself, therefore we were still our real selves.
Mhm.
However, if the outside hurt the doll and we got hurt inside, that means that we also carried the doll with us
That's
on
right.
the inside, right?
That's right. A copy was made at that time, an exact copy that should, by all logical means.
So if they have our voodoo dolls, the inside mirror,
Mhm.
would we have their voodoo dolls? Can we test that out?
Would you like to check?
I would like to
Jeez.
tickle the inside mirror voodoo doll.
Well, inside the mirror, which are now you guys that you control, you tickle the doll
Uh-huh.
of your other self, who then immediately reacts to the tickling.
So
So
the
we
one
have
on the outside, right?
Exactly.
2 identical copies on each side.
Yeah, but
Feeling the
if
same thing as the other side.
Hmm. Basically, the
Got
outside guys have like the inside mirrors voodoo dolls, and the inside mirror people carry the outside mirrors
Exactly.
voodoo dolls.
So now it's survival of the fittest. Whatever side is strongest wins.
But we have to get out of the
Yeah,
mirror,
not in a
otherwise
like
we're stuck here.
time pressure right now. Can I get a first aid that you offered?
Yes, first aid. Yes.
First aid, here we go. All right, let's do some healing.
I think that 6 lethal damage will bring me at least a beat at the end of the session.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't there a beat for taking a lot of damage?
Yes, that's right. That's
Mhm.
right.
It was all according to Keikaku.
Oh, of course. Plan from the start. No problem. No problem. All right, roll dexterity plus medicine.
Okay.
Oh, I have medicine too, just in case.
How many do you have?
3?
Scout. 3?
I have medicine. I think I
Okay,
have medicine.
maybe Scout is better.
I have 2 medicine.
I'm trying to think big brain stuff. I got distracted.
Don't worry, I'm used to stitching up sheep at the farm. I'll get you stitched up real nice. Tiara.
Thank you, Scout. It
Maybe-
hurts, Scout.
Wait, what are we rolling? Medicine?
Dexterity
and
plus medicine.
Roger.
Can Watoto roll too?
Sure.
Watoto will staunch the bleeding.
You can also drink it if you want.
Sit on her.
Bye.
Oh. All right. Well,
The
you guys
weight
have
of my
stopped
bottom.
bleeding, so it's
Stopped.
not bleeding
Nice.
out or anything. However, Tiara, you are going to unfortunately take a small penalty to do physical actions from here on out. 2 of your lethal, I will turn to bashing for you with their team effort. All right. So you're just gonna take a physical penalty from here, but you're not bleeding out, and are you good?
How the hell did that happen?
All right, with that being said, you guys, you do spend a turn to help out your dear friend. Now, you're lucky because at this point, those of you on the other side that are still handling their voodoo dolls are a little confused at what's going on. They haven't quite grasped it yet, but you guys know. The real yous have kind of figured it out.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, who here has played Soma?
Oh, I did. Yes.
Because this is giving me... Like, we just have to ditch the other side and just be like, oh well, gamers, that's the way the... I don't understand why we have to get the other side out of... Can we just walk away? Like, I don't.
Yeah, maybe they're not really stuck. Maybe it's just an illusion, Otto.
If we get on our side, isn't that all that matters? The real us. Like if they get stuck
Yeah,
there,
but what
then,
if the
oh
other
well.
outside of the mirror are not actually like our human self? What if they're just like spirit form, but they look human, like right now? So we can't technically go back to where we came from, because
And what are we supposed to do?
we gotta get out the mirror somehow.
If smashing it just doesn't do much, and we're in an infinite loop of both sides feeling the other's pain, then I don't.
Well,
Just walk away, say bye.
Are the ones on the other side? Would they be willing to like help us? I wonder. Do they have their own will?
Are you willing to negotiate with them?
Yeah, I want them to reach
Yeah,
out their
okay,
hand and take me out of that mirror if they wanna.
Oh, okay.
Can they do that though?
The mirrors do seem extremely solid, but unfortunately, you do hear a noise. A little intercom turns on.
Oh?
You hear someone on the intercom saying, "There can only be one in this world."
Oh.
Well, we were here first, Ada.
Yeah, but to the other side, they were here first.
No.
So what will you do?
That's the situation here.
You guys on the other side of the mirror are starting to kind of figure it out as they begin to kind of poke at you
They poke at us.
as your voodoo dolls kind of begin to scratch a little bit. Test it out on you guys as you reflexively react to the way that they interact with your dolls as they begin to realize that you guys are who you are.
Or do we somehow? Because if we're two halves of the same coin, we're two sides of the same coin. What if, like, are we two complete halves, or are we half and half?
You're not sure.
Good question.
And we
Yeah,
somehow
we send the voodoo doll, like trade voodoo dolls through the mirror.
Through the
Or is it-
mirror?
Is the mirror?
somehow.
The mirror solid.
Pretty solid.
Can I try to talk to them?
Well,
Sure,
is
what do you
inside the
say?
mirror like? Sorry. Go ahead.
We never tried talking, but I guess that would be too easy. Stab! Can I flash my flashlight at them, even though I'm inside the mirror?
Sure. When you flash your flashlight, you do see something that is somewhat intriguing. Even though it is glass in front of you as a mirror, you realize that it's actually not necessarily a mirror anymore because the light from the flashlight now passes through completely without reflecting.
Oh!
And
we
it
can try
flashes onto
breaking?
you. Yeah, you could, but it flashes onto you. Who you see is, interestingly enough, full of what appears to be sticks and stones for just a brief moment.
They're like golems.
Yeah.
In the moment where I flash my flashlight at the mirror
Mm-hmm.
and the light goes through, is the light the only thing that goes through? Can I try to poke my hand through it?
Only the light passes through.
Okay.
What if we touch the doll to the mirror?
You touch the doll to the mirror and nothing really happens.
Okay. Oh. Can we hear each other? Can we talk to each other? The other on the other side.
It's gotten to a point now where those on the other side are starting to figure out who they are.
Right.
And they kind of
and
have
stones.
stopped talking to you. Their eyes kind of narrow a bit with some malicious seeming intent.
Uh-oh.
You feel this jealous rage towards each and every one of you.
You will never be the real Watoto.
Well, then we gotta. I'm the real deal, so I'll take the doll out, and that'll be the end of you, mirror self. So either we help
But
each other
when-
here.
When Kiara like hurt her own doll, didn't it just hurt herself or like?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
her on
it
the
really hurt
outside.
The other.
Okay, so outside fake one with the doll, hurt the doll, hurt real Tiara.
Yes,
Real Tiara hurt her voodoo doll, hurt fake Kiara.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yes, you now have control of each other's bodies in a sense. Or rather, what
So I'm
happens
gonna
to
go-
them.
Oh, so we just kill the other ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drown this voodoo doll in the ectoplasm water.
All right.
BRB.
Yeah, I'll let you guys go first this time. I don't want to touch my doll anymore.